Hey everyone! Welcome back. I am back today, or I should say here today, with a brand new series for you guys. At least it's new to me. Today we're going to finally be jumping into Dr. Stone, you guys. I am so excited to check out this series. Before I get started on telling you what I know, what I don't know, why I'm here, just what it all means, all that good stuff, I do just want to say, if you are joining me early today, you know just what it means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. I am sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And as always, if you are joining me on the YouTubes, I really hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. It helps me and my channel so much. So thank you in advance for that. All right, why are we here? Why are we watching Dr. Stone? Well, you guys, I have been getting recommended Dr. Stone for a long time. It's shown up on a couple polls in the past, I think. It's always recommended when I'm asking for recommendations or ideas or suggestions or anything like that. And it just so happens I had a poll a while back on Patreon and it won second place. So I decided, you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to do this. We're finally going to do this. What do I know about Dr. Stone? I don't know a whole lot. I know that it has to do with science. I know it's very science-y from what I'm told. I know what the main character looks like because when I was putting up the announcement post, which was just like cover, like season art from the first season, I did recognize the main character just from like promotional images. And that's about it, you guys. That is all I know. So I'm going in fairly like blank slate, which I'm happy about. I always prefer to do it that way. But yeah, so I'm excited for it. I have, like, you guys are just really, ever since I announced it, and even before that, like, you guys have been very, just like, yes, we're doing this. Like, a lot of you really love Dr. Stone, and that is a great sign to me. I think I'm going to end up loving it as well. You guys have never led me wrong with a recommendation. Like, I've never had one where I was like, meh, that wasn't really for me, you know? I always have fun with these. So, I am very excited to jump into the first ever episode of Dr. Stone. Let's do this. Whoa! Literal stone. I thought the person's name was just Stone. Whoa. Very low key, but very happy for you. Oh, that's a... Well, it's hard. It's hard to work up the courage. Oh, yeah, you're looking a little evil there, friend. I know you're trying to help, but that's kind of an evil look. Wow, no, you know he's going to get by on just pure charm. Pure charm. Probably didn't have to dump it out, though. You could have just handed it back to him. Was it just like water or something? was it just like a placebo? It was gasoline! Oh my god, you give him gasoline! Wow. Oh, interesting. That's... Well, I didn't know any of that, so... Yeah, why would you do that? Gotcha. Still a big risk to take. But you know what? This seems like the kind of person who's good at calculating these things. Don't lose your nerve. Oh. Is anyone going to? Yeah. Thank you for betting on your friend. It's hard. Oh. Maybe she likes him back. Has anyone ever considered that? She's blushing. No, did everyone get turned into stone? Is this how everyone got turned into... Guys, I thought he was a doctor whose last name was Stone. I did not know it had to do with actual stone. That's crazy. What a horrible time for this to happen. Not that it would be a good time anytime, but... Oh, he protected her. Oh, wow. That's messed up. Did the whole world turn? Or just like a radius? Why did they turn to stone? Oh, not oh my God, they're still in there. Oh my God, the doggy is okay. The animals are okay. And they're still conscious. This is horrifying. They're still conscious, but they're turned to stone. That is so messed up, you guys. That is, wow. Okay, talk about hitting the ground running. We learned a lot just in that, like, 5 minutes. Right, because they're still conscious. Okay, okay. Oh, it's your chiz. Yeah, you've got. So the animals are right. That's interesting. Oh. Yeah, like how long can you... Oh, the power of love. Please tell me that they're... Oh my God, there's like stuff growing on him. Oh, can you imagine? Oh my God, that's so sweet. Oh God, that didn't fall on him, did it? Oh, please tell me. Wow, some time is going by here. Are they all still conscious? Because that's kind of terrifying. That's like a living death. Can you not die this way? You probably can't die this way unless you... Oh my God, we're hatching. Oh, so the clothes didn't make it. Okay. The clothes probably disintegrated over time. Oh my God. Oh, what about the ones who like broke? They're probably not gonna be okay. Yeah. Which means your girl is probably out there somewhere. Because the thing is, if like land formations were growing up, then like some... Oh, we're like all broken. Oh my God. Oh, this is a flashback, I'm guessing? Oh. Was it a disease? Was it like a toxin or something? Like, how did that happen? Boy, he's on it. He made a grass skirt and everything. Animal Advocacy Week. Oh, he was gonna take it to the vet. He's a sweetheart. But what if it really was? What if it really was like a bird that got petrified? She was doing it too. So there are 2 petrified birds? That's kind of strange. Maybe we shouldn't be touching... Oh, it's so cute though. It's so cute. So he's got kind of like a crack. Is that from where his stone cracked, maybe? Oh, guys, she better be all right. I'm telling you right now. Oh, she's okay. Oh, and she's oh my God, in that state. Oh. The tree protected her. Oh. And if we're conscious and she can still hear him. How did he wake up? Is he the only one? Say it! You've waited a long time to say it. This is kind of sweet. This is kind of sweet. Yeah. Huh? Follow the river downstream, big oaf. Yeah, because I'm guessing the friend, the sassy, smart friend. The scientist one. There we go. Yeah. He probably, like, rules the world now or something. Oh! He has a grass skirt. Thank you very much. 5738. Wow. Over 6 months. Okay, so he didn't find a way around it. He just got out of it sooner. Wow. Probably with science. Oh. You counted while you, that's, wow. He counted the rotations. Yeah, so can you, like, fall asleep, or? Oh, it's one way to put it. Wow. Dang. Oh my god, he's, like, counting the seconds. Good god. He had to know. So he wasn't just, he was counting the seconds. Good god. What did I say? I said this guy probably rules the world. Wow, he's been busy out here. Yeah, we need the muscle. Oh. He's like, your love kept you going. Even he knows it. Oh. Wow. He's actually a really good friend. Oh, he's probably going to speed things up a little bit. Yeah. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Yeah, like, why did some of them wake up? That is... Well, that's pretty much the position we're in, huh? Oh. Oh. Thank God he is so smart. Like, we really need both. It does. Ooh, sea salt. Mmm. Don't try it. Let your friend. No, don't. Oh God, please don't die. Please don't die. Oh. I mean, happened to everyone. Happened to everybody. So weird. What caused it, and why are some people waking up? Okay. Yep. There is no one else out there that we know of yet. Yeah. Oh. Because some people were in places where maybe that would have happened faster. Near the cave. Oh, is it like acidic maybe? Or not acidic, but... Oh. Yeah. Okay. That's why. Interesting. It probably takes a lot of time. They probably had that dripping on them or near them for a very long time. Right. Yeah, the thing is, we're very limited in our resources. He's like, oh, don't go that far, okay? Yeah, it's not quick. It's not instant. Look at the little bat. Oh. Before that. Don't waste your time. Oh. Nice. Okay, even that's going to take a while, though, because fermentation takes... Yeah, I would let him do... Yeah. You're the brains, he's the brawn. Well, I would say none of those rules really apply anymore. Well, technically, you're like how many thousands of years old? Yeah. He's so like cool. He has such a distilling wine for dummies. Oh. Oh, but you have to have equipment sturdy enough to handle all that heat, right? Probably same with the cooling. Oh, it is a process. It is trial and error for sure. Oh my God. There's so much going on here. I'm like, I could watch this for hours. I'm so into it already. Like, I'm so invested. I want to know everything. I want to hear more. Oh, there they go. There they go. I like how they actually like sped it up too. Like it looks like a sped up video. Okay, yeah, so man, I mean, the good thing is we have a lot of time because we know like the others aren't in any danger of like, I mean, it seems like once we get them out, they'll be okay. The only thing is like, yeah, we're growing up, aren't we? He's got a beard. I think they're like growing older. I mean, it's at least a different season. Oh, we shaved him. It worked. It worked. We did it. It's just we haven't figured it out yet. Yeah. Yep. Oh my God, Birdie! Birdie's gonna be like, what the actual heck? Bird! Oh, he's like, you freed me! That bird's been probably stuck like that for... I mean, it has been stuck like that. 1 year, okay. I mean, that's pretty good when you consider some of how long some discoveries took. Oh, he's all about the science. Nice. Oh, he's got kind of an evil look, but he seems decent. Oh, interesting. This is a work of fiction, but the plants, animals, and production methods described are based on reality. Foraging and making things on your own accord is extremely dangerous and in some cases illegal. Please do not imitate without expertise. Probably a good disclaimer to put on there. I can't remember if Apothecary Diaries had like a similar one, but I know it was a similar situation with Apothecary Diaries where like all that was true. All the stuff they put in there, like it was all grounded in fact. So that's really cool. So yeah, you know what? I would imagine they'd have to put something like that in there because I'm sure they'll be going through a lot of like, this is how we make medicine. This is how we make, oops, that's my air conditioner, sorry. Let me take my earbuds out. Sorry, it's super loud, that's why I don't have it on during reactions. That makes sense though, because like depending on what we're gonna, like what if we make, I mean, medicine that could be used for medicine or used for something else, as many medicines can be. Something that could be dangerous, something that could be a weapon, you know, like that's probably a good disclaimer to put on there. If we're going to be like rebuilding society, I'm sure we're going to need a lot of stuff. All right, guys, that was absolutely freaking phenomenal. Like, we're on the first episode, and I'm already like, I just want to like sit here. I want to recline in my chair, and I want to watch like 10 hours of this. That was so freaking interesting, and not just interesting, it like hooked me so much because, you know, I think it's an interesting thing because you have a show that's all based on like what you can do with science. And the driving factor for that, in fact, is something very just kind of, you could say it's not all that grounded in sort of the cold logic or whatever that it takes to just repeat the process over and over and over. It's rooted in love. It's rooted in friendship. It's like, that is so freaking wild. That is so good. I need to start at the beginning. Because first of all, Taiju, I think his name is, and the girl. I trust Senku. Senku is this guy, and Taiju is this guy. If I have that right. I think Senku was right. I think maybe there was a chance she was going to say yes. But that love story is so, that I don't know what it is about like the love stories where like you wait for the person for like thousands of years. I know it's just like so freaking romantic about that. And he is just such a, okay, so these two characters, there's so much of like what I love about characters in them. Like with Taiju, we have like the super like just big, kind of silly, but like really earnest and really just like almost kind of like I'm getting vibes of like Einar from Vinland Saga. But there's so many others like that too. And for Senku, he's so like, there's kind of almost like a suaveness about him. There's almost kind of like a little bit of a, not evil, but a little bit of an edge, like the same way that, like when we watched Apothecary Diaries, you know, you could see how like the mad scientist thing almost comes out a little bit sometimes, you know, but there's like, I don't want to say it's an arrogance because he's also very grounded in fact, you know? Like, if he says something, he's not just saying it because he's in love with himself. He's saying it because he's confident based on the knowledge that he has in this situation. But there is sort of like a little bit of like, it comes off a little bit as like an arrogant kind of, And I just love that. Like, it's giving Rohan. It's giving, like, I just like, he is a million times cooler than I thought he was going to be based on what he looked like. For some reason, when I saw like the promotional poster, he kind of looked like he was going to be like, I thought he was going to be like the, you know, the like the plucky kid character, the plucky boy who's determined and is going to make his way to the top. And you know the character, and I love that character, don't get me wrong, but like I had him totally pegged wrong. He is very intelligent, very smooth, but I love that he has like his little like quirks and little idiosyncrasies too, like the shaving with the little shell. That was so funny. Oh my god, I freaking love it. I freaking love it. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm hooked. I want to watch like 20 more episodes right now. That was so good. Okay, so I do have a lot of questions. It's kind of interesting that when the actual petrification took place, animals weren't affected. But before it even started, birds were starting to be affected. So does it just not affect land-based animals? Or like, I don't know, like maybe certain animals? Or it almost kind of suggests that maybe somebody, because I mean, I don't know if we'll ever get an answer for this. I don't know if this is going to play a really big part in the story, but I would think like there was a reason for this. Like, what would this, was it a natural occurrence of some kind, a natural disaster, or just like, or did somebody intentionally do this? Because that almost kind of feels like somebody was experimenting to see if it would work. on the birds, and then did it to humans once they saw it worked. It's how it feels to me. Now, I could be getting very carried away and paranoid about it. Maybe it's just going to be like, hey, there was a geomagnetic storm or something. Like, that wouldn't have anything to do with it. But, like, they're going to have some sciencey, like, there was the stars aligned in a way that, you know, this would happen. That's also kind of astrology, so it's not really. But you know what I mean. You know what I mean? But yeah, maybe like we're doing something like that where it's just like, oh, there's just this thing that happened and this was the result. And we're not going to focus too much on like who, why it happened, all that good stuff. But I mean, to me, it kind of feels like it was intentional. Is that how it feels to anyone else? Of course, you guys all know, so don't tell me. But I mean, the two characters, I'm obsessed with the two characters so far. I'm obsessed. It looks like we'll get a lot more characters. And if the other ones are written half as good as these ones, I think we're in for a treat. But yeah, the OP is fire. It's really, really good. I like the kind of like very hard, fast rock kind of, and I like the vocals a lot. Wow. And most of all, it's just really fun and interesting to see like how all of this is done. And like certain things you kind of like, it's sort of a layman's kind of, okay, yeah, you know, grapes for wine and everything, but other things like you wouldn't even think of for a second. I also like how at the end of the day, it kind of feels like they're more chill with each other than they could have been. Like, I don't know what the story is of how they became friends or anything, but I feel like a very stereotypical approach to take with this kind of situation would be like, he's the science guy. This is sort of like he's like the big kind of like brute kind of, you know, sweet, good heart, like gentle giant kind of. And like, he would resent that. Like, Senku would resent that, you know? Like, oh, you know, I'm all about science, blah, blah, blah. But I love that, like, they're actual, like, good friends to each other. I mean, the whole, like, gasoline thing, I guess you could say, was, he was sure he wasn't going to take it. But, like, they're good friends to each other. They're decent to each other. And I like that he acknowledges, like, nah, we need, he's not, like, he's definitely like a science follower, like a science, he's devout about his ideas on science, but I like that he's not like a snob about it, you know what I mean? Like he's not, I mean, he is kind of like, I'm sure he feels that science is second to none. However, like he recognizes that all that really is this long process, like understanding the world around you and how it fits together and how it works. And also in a situation like this, like knowing that like, yeah, like you do need science, but you need different types of people to be able to see through this kind of operation. I also give him a lot of credit. So I thought he was like watching the night sky, and it occurred to me like, when they were saying it was dark and everything, I don't think they could see through. I think they just thought they were like in perpetual, like, I don't know. Like it was just all dark, but they were like conscious and everything. And oh, that's kind of horrifying. But he was not, I don't think he could see that. He was counting the seconds. He counted the seconds for 3,700 years. Like that really says something about him as a person, about his determination, about his willpower, about his intelligence. I mean, that's pretty, wow. That's top notch. So, all right, guys, I love it. I'm going to jump into the second episode now because I'm freaking addicted already. Like I didn't think it would be so instant. I didn't think we'd hit the ground running this way, you know. I thought this would kind of build up like any other series, but no. No. Wow, no wonder you guys were so freaking crazy about this one. I get it now. And I know I haven't even like scratched the surface yet. I know I haven't. All right, guys, I loved it. I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. And please, for the love of God, we have so much that we need to get into according to like what's going on in the theme and everything. We have a lot more people. We have a lot more stuff. We have a whole world to go wake up. So I'm definitely going to need your help. Please be sure to join me next time. And we will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.